January the 19th, tree barks. In January, the great variety of different tree barks in London's parks and gardens deserves greater investigation. Those of deciduous trees are not only more visible, but often more colourful, and some now have an added winter gloss. Crap barks have a surface not unlike the square, flaky appearance of dry mud. Crabapples and pears both have this kind of bark, but only the latter has a spiral trunk. Trees such as the Caucasian elm, Zelkopha carpinifolia, and old sycamores have what is called an orange crap bark, which means the flakes that fall off reveal fresh, orange-coloured bark underneath. The sweet chestnut, Castanea sativa, is another tree with an often broad, impressive spiral trunk. Many venerable twisted boles of this tree can be seen in old deer parks such as Richmond Park, Great Windsor Park, and Greenwich Park. The leviathans of all trunks are those of the mighty poplars. These trees are common enough along the sides of the Thames, some reaching 25 metres in height. They have deeply fissured barks, which have been likened to the skin of some mighty dinosaur. Trees with long hanging strips of various colours are likely to be eucalyptus species. Whilst looking at barks, the many grafts carried out by gardeners in the past can now be seen as perfectly clean clinical changes in bark pattern. One of the many trees with an unusual bark is the Kentucky coffee tree, Gymnocladus dioicus, which looks as if it has been made of thick, dark brown oils, painted on with a palette knife. These trees are not common, but can be found in Battersea Park, Greenwich Park, and the grounds of Dulwich Picture Gallery. They are also called knicker trees, and have famously large double multiple leaves up to 1 metre in length, made up of 100 or more leaflets. When these fall, they are among the first to do so. The tree looks instantly bare and without any small branches. For all intents and purposes, it looks quite dead, till it bursts back again in late spring, perhaps as long as 6 months later. The architecture of trees, their form, elegance of branching, colour, and the nature of their barks are all best examined at this time of year. These features are often shown off best after a fall of snow. London has an immense collection of trees, with over 200 different species to be found in Battersea Park alone. You only need to walk around London's streets to see many trees with fine barks. For example, London Plane, Monkey Puzzle, Fig, Bastard Service tree, as well as a good range of different birches, cherries, and maples. Elegant boles of old mature native trees, such as beech and yew, are common on the North Downs, and they are also worth seeking out. St James's Park is an easy place to start looking for different barks. The white silvery barks of birches are easy to identify. The mall is lined with London plane trees with their distinctive patchy barks, which are shed regularly, ensuring their breathing pores or lenticels never get completely blocked with soot. Mulberries can be identified by their excessively gnarled appearance alone. On one side of the bridge crossing the lake is an exotic snakebark maple, and facing it on the other is a prehistoric-looking fig tree. Near Downing Street there is a Tibetan tree with its deep crimson and exceptionally high glossed bark. Near Duck Island there is an old medlar, which has a very crap bark, covered in splits and fissures. Bordering the lake is a more familiar beech tree, with its flat grey bark so often covered with lovers' names elsewhere. Even Ovid in ancient Rome complained about this habit. Kew and Wisley Arboreta are the obvious places to look for other rarer and more interesting barks. But an excellent, well-chosen and more manageable collection can be seen in Canizaro Park. Here you can find the snake's bark maple, moosewood, Pear David's maple, cork oak, strawberry tree, and the shagbark hickory. In the pine eater at Wisley and Kew, it is best to look among the spruces, firs, hemlocks, redwoods, and seek out the superb lacebark pine. Some of the larger gardens in London are also worth a detour. For example, Zion Park has a shellbark hickory, Hampton Court various eucalyptus species, Osterley Park a veteran sweet chestnut, and Victoria Park boasts a seriously dangerous-looking spiny-barked honey locust.